Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day today, and I hope you got your fangs out, because today I'm taking a look at a game where sometimes you have to give them the suck. This is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt. This free-to-play vampire battle royale, published and developed by Shark Mob, came out of beta and into early access today, and I was pretty excited to give it a try. I know what you're thinking. That's a friggin' mouthful. Why is the name so long? Well, Vampire the Masquerade is actually based off of an old tabletop RPG game called, you guessed it, Vampire the Masquerade. I never actually played the tabletop game of this, but I do remember seeing it in the store shelves, you know, a long time ago when I was a kid, freaking romping around the board game shop, you know, seeing what was up, all the D&D was going on, and so it's kind of cool to get that nostalgic feeling back. The old days, you know, the early 90s. But let's go ahead and take a look at the game. If you enjoyed the video, do remember to drop a like on it, and let's get started. So first things first, this game is PC only. So sorry, console brothers and sisters. This one is not for you. And quite frankly, this day and age, with a Battle Royale, it does kind of twist me the wrong way, knowing that there's not crossplay. Because you're trying to fill servers consistently and quickly over and over again at all times of day, and crossplay really helps you achieve that. However, on the flip side, it is nice to know that there's no aim assist in the game and everyone's on equal footing, and it's all skill when it comes to the gunplay, so that part I'm excited about. But let's see how it all plays out. Right away, you're going to notice the wonderful ambiance, the lovely darkness of the night of the city of Prague. Players will be able to explore the streets and traverse the rooftops as they try to become the last team alive. As the storm is closing in on the city, the red gas is moving in just like every other BR that you've played. At the start of the game, players get to select a vampire. There are 3 different clans, each of which have 2 different archetypes, or classes if you will, that share a clan skill related to movement. Each archetype has that shared clan skill along with a unique passive skill and archetype skill on top of that. So all these vampires possess unique powers that are going to allow you to alter the way that you play the game and how you strategize against the other players in combat. As I mentioned earlier, you can traverse quickly and easily onto the rooftops, which kind of presents this real verticality, and there's a lot of high jumping that goes on in this game, and that really creates a welcome skill gap for sustained accuracy, which, you know, you don't see a lot these days. I think the last time I saw a game that really tried to push that verticality was Hyperscape, and while that game eminently failed, it was a little too over the top, and I think this one really does have a bit of feel of Hyperscape, but it dials it back in quite a bit. There's not guys flying in from all over the place at all times. It's a little bit more controlled. During the match, vampires must conceal their identities to humans. Yes, there are NPCs on the ground level, and they're on the street, and they will expose you to all the other vampires on the map. Hence the Masquerade, right? So when you're down on the ground and you see these NPCs, you can feed on them. You can feed on the humans, and that will fully heal your vampire and level up traits to give you slight advantages in battle, like health per second as an example. Be careful though, like I said earlier, if you get spotted using a vampire skill by a human, or you accidentally shoot one during a firefight, you'll be visible to every player on the map for 60 seconds. That's right, all other vampires will see you through the walls like aim hacks. Perhaps a bit long of a timer if you ask me. Also, watch out for mercenaries. They travel in large groups and have solid accuracy. These boys are wielding guns with laser sights, burst fire weapons, and you can feed on them, and you can take their weapons after you kill them. But these guys don't mess around, and they hit hard. Let's take a second to talk about the audio. I don't know why every single game that comes out that is a competitive shooter in any way, shape, or form always has some kind of audio issues, but I swear to God, sometimes the audio in this game is so bad. I've had enemies literally jump down from a rooftop 5 feet from me, and you literally hear nothing. And then other times, I'll be walking around and I can hear someone's footsteps from what feels like 50 feet away. I don't know, it's just amazing to me that audio remains as big an issue as it still is in all modern day shooters. And unfortunately, this game is no exception. This game can feel extremely fast, which I actually really like. I really do. I just wish that the red gas zones, like the movement, coincided with the gameplay style. The storm should move much faster and incentivize faster gameplay to the final circle. But instead, the circle movement and the time between circles is so long and slow that it doesn't really jive with how fast the actual gunfights are. There are inherent lulls in the normal anatomy of a game, and with a faster circle movement, it would really push the action and also make faster games and quicker requeue times, giving it more of that addictive gameplay, especially since there's no crossplay. We really want those queue times to be fast for a game like this. Now, I know there's a special place in people's hearts for creatures like zombies, vampires, and mummies. Oh, wait. No one gives a crap about mummies. However, there's not a lot of vampire content out there. So in the gaming world, for fans that are into the bloodthirsty undead, you should definitely give this game a whirl. All in all, this game is fun. Especially if you like battle royales and vampires and vertically intensive fighting, or any variation of the three. Is it amazing? No, it's not. But for a free BR, you'll have zero risk in giving it a shot and seeing how much you enjoy it. I mean, who knows? You might actually freaking love it. In which case, aren't you glad you watched this video? Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful night. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the game. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for hanging. Peace.